Hey bunnies, welcome to another Naked Sunday video. Before we begin, go ahead and grab yourself a drink. What I'm drinking is Cavassier and Sprite. So pause this video if you need to, go grab your drink, come back, and let's talk. So based off of not last week's video, but the week prior, I think, I was asked to do a not a Naked Sunday, obviously, to do a anal sex video. And I think that was on Instagram that I posted something. Anyways, whatever the case is, I was asked to do this video. So here we are. Now, again, if you've been following me on Instagram, I've made a couple posts over the past couple of weeks stating that anal sex should not hurt. Yes, it is one of the more painful sexual activities, but at the end of the day, it should not hurt. All right, it should feel pleasurable. Yes, there's going to be some, I don't even want to use the word discomfort, because it should not be uncomfortable. You feel me? Like initially, maybe, you know, but for the majority of it, it should feel really good, like really, really, really good. All right. Now, here's the thing. If you are of the larger size, what I would recommend is finding the position that works best for you, making sure that your partner is completely comfortable and completely relaxed, right? And if need be, use lube. If all else fails, use lube. Now, I did mention in one of those posts that I've never used lube for anal sex. You know, now that I think about it, maybe once, maybe twice, and that's pushing it. And that was back in the day, right? Now, if you are doing anal with a toy, I'd recommend using a water-based lubricant and just putting it on the toy itself and then inserting it. For me personally, after a couple rounds of vaginal, if he goes down there, you know, wets up a little bit, it's easier to go into anal for me. One of the more comfortable positions is missionary. You know, prop a leg up and then boop, slide it in. If you're using a toy, I find that, you know, being, oh my gosh, I'm giggling way too much right now. If you're using a toy, I find that being in more of the doggy style position helps it to go in easier because you're more so controlling what's going in and how it's going in. If you're using a plug, actually haven't tried a plug before, but if you're using a plug, I don't know what the best position would be. If you know what that is, comment down below. I'm thinking maybe missionary because it's not as big as like a dildo or something like that, you know. Use condoms if you need to. Make sure that you don't, I never ever recommended anal douching, but what I do recommend is if you have a bidet or a detachable shower head, you take that and you just make sure that you clean back there properly. Do not eat anything crazy. Please, no curry, no nothing like that. Like if you are on a date or something, make sure that it's at least an hour past the activities, okay? If you feel like you need to poop before you interact, make sure you do that at least an hour before and make sure that you wash out your bottom properly. All right? And this also goes for a thumb in the butt. Like you want to make sure that you're nice and clean down there. Now, I'm not saying that there will never, ever, 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 ever be any excrements, I'm hoping I'm using that word right, on your partner, but it won't be as crazy. And you also need to be with someone who is more mature. All right, someone who's immature, who's insecure, who's self-conscious, you're not going to enjoy it. They're going to make you feel bad afterwards. You don't want to do it with that type of person. This activity should be reserved for the people who can handle it, okay? You should never rush into it, never force it to happen. If you feel uncomfortable, don't even try it because you could tear, okay? Again, if you follow me on Instagram, if you've watched any of my videos in the past year or so, you would know that I do sell sex toys, and along with those sex toys are lubricants, and we do have an anal lube that desensitizes the anus. That, make sure that you only use it there, because if you put it anywhere else, it's going to be desensitized as well. Now, the only reason why I personally would not recommend a desensitizer is because it feels good. Like it hurts, but it's a good pain. You feel me? So find the right person, find the right position. Peen size, it is important, but again, right person, comfort level, it makes a huge difference. If you need some tequila, get some tequila in you. Make sure that you don't eat right before, because that's you just looking for a mess right there. Do not douche, because again, once it goes up and you pull it out, it's gonna just bring everything down with it. I don't recommend that at all, but if that's for you, that's for you. If it works for you in the past, you know, hey, kudos to you. That's just my recommendation. All right, if you have any questions for me, if you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye.